The Lost Scrolls of Frosty, Part the Third. And after 3 days, the crucified and risen baby Jesus emerged from his tomb, saw his shadow, and quickly returned for 6 more weeks of winter. And in the spring he reappeared to hide some eggs and golden tablets in Utah. Then he began to laugh and fall about the place, but in his mirth he pricked his finger on a spinning wheel, and fell he him asleep for 2,000 years, becoming entombed in a glacier of ice, only to be awakened on December 25th, 2020, by the wailing of millions of pandemically affected humans. And he heard God his Father say unto him, "Go forth and do my will, for the day of doom hath arrived." And Jesus' form swelled and grew until he was a full 100-foot tall Jesus, with massive holy pecs and a rippling washboard stomach, and a package that would make a straight man gay and a gay woman moist. And he went forth with much gnashing of his massive teeth and smashing of his gigantic sandals, and unleashed he him the destructive power of his atomic eye beams, and did 100-foot Jesus defeat the armies of darkness, and Mothra, and Metallica, and King Kong, and the Zilla that dare call itself God. And alien and predator alike didst kill he him, and he smoted the buildings of government, and of finance, and of religion, and of retail, and even those who had been told they would not have to pay for 3 months would in fact have to pay right the fuck now. And Jesus called forth unto Santa, and the 4 reindeer of the apocalypse, and together they delivered for Christmas not teddy bears and music boxes, but the risen dead and eternal damnation. And Frosty the snowman did shed a frozen tear, shake his head, and return to his home planet of Hoth. And lo, weeping for his sins, did Santa give unto Jesus the most holy list of the naughty and the nice. And the nice children were immediately vaporized and beamed up to heaven, where they danced on streets of gold and lived in ivory mansions, and were manicured and liposucked, and every one was a movie star. And the naughty children were immediately vaporized and beamed down to hell, where they crawled on streets of broken glass and lived in squalor, and were forced to watch the movies made by the nice children of heaven. And paid they them $14 for a popcorn. And this then was the apocalypse. And it continued for 7 days and 7 nights. And on the 12th day, after the last of the naughty had been removed from France, Jesus did tell Santa to scrub the earth clean, and not the way you would like it, the way I would like it. And during the scrubbing, Santa did fall a small girl child hiding under a rock, and she asked, "Santa Claus, why are you doing this?" And Santa said, "Listen, kid, I'm just doing my job. Ask Jesus." And Jesus spake unto her, and he said, "Listen, kid, I'm just doing my job. Ask Jehovah." And Jehovah spake unto her, and saith, "Shut up, kid." And it was so. And God didst decree that the earth should be left in the care of Moses and his amusing talking apes for 1,000 years. And it was so. And Jesus returned to heaven, and was given Employee of the Month status, extra food rations, and extra time on the holodeck, where he didst he him lock the door and once again suckle the virtual bosom of the holographic areolae of the 3-dimensional construct of the blessedly stacked Holy Virgin Mary. Thus endeth Scroll the Third, the Lost Scrolls of Frosty. Click to like and subscribe.